Hi everybody, it's Lori Bradley here in St. Louis, Missouri. It is Monday, October 13th, yes, 13th, and it is day 13 of 31 projects. Tonight you get what you get. I've had a headache all day and I've taken medicine and it has not gone away, and I don't normally have that, so I don't know if it's a weather change. I'm not sure what the story is, so bear with me tonight. I hope that I can keep going here. Tonight I am using the Ornamental Christmas bundle, which is part of the Modern Christmas suite, which is beautiful black and white and gold paper. I'm just going to make one card tonight, but know that this suite is actually part of my card club for this month. So the deadline to sign up for that is Tuesday at noon. No, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Sorry, make Tuesday at 9 p.m. So that I can get the supplies ordered, but it is either in person or to go, and I will include the sign up for that. But this is one of the cards. I may change just a little bit, but it is one of the cards that will be included in our club this month. So let's get going. We'll turn you around. We are using black, white, and red. I'm going to use some of the gold, but and actually, I didn't bring the paper over here. Unbelievable. Let me just show you a couple of pieces of it. Here's a piece of the gold and black stripe. I can't believe I didn't bring that all the way in this room, but I'm going to blame it on my headache. So this is actually, and then one of the pieces is right here. This is the gift card holder that we're going to make in club also. So there's another little sneak peek. And then this is a partial of the card that we're going to make. It's not done. But the pretty, it looks like a tile floor, actually. Not sure if you can see that. Looks like a tile floor. And these gold and black could actually be used for anything, not a Christmas card. You can use it for other occasions as well. So here's the Ornamental Christmas stamp set. Really a pretty big Merry Christmas font. Hi Sheila, hi Monica. Thanks for joining me. We've got a little pencil tree. And then a tree that I actually embossed tonight. And I did the embossing beforehand so that you didn't have to see me do that. So here we go. All right. And I sometimes I really like non-traditional colors for Christmas. Some pastels are always, kind of a fun option. Let's see, this is one of the other patterns. And like I said, I'm not going to go to the other room to get it. One of the other patterns, and I usually always choose if there is a metallic piece or part of one of the designer series papers, but this one's not my favorite. Here I go again with here's not my favorite, but I really like the fa la 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 on the background, so I decided I'm going to use fa la la as my focal point. But I'm not going to use that yet. Oh, shoot. All right, so I have a piece of real red cardstock, and I have cut right out of the middle a textured notes die. So I've got this piece, and so I have this frame. This piece I'm actually working on using on this card, so it's a twofer when I do my die cutting. But so my first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue around the outer edge. But I always feel like if I use the piece that has the metallic on it, then I'm getting my money's worth, because usually the ones with gold cost just a little bit extra. And I'm all for getting our money's worth out of everything, right? I don't want to do that. I'm about to do the wrong thing, you guys. Good thing it didn't work. I'm going to put the glue with my non-empty glue, apparently. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can tap it here. I just used this glue. Oh, here we go. I just used my liquid glue earlier, like literally 45 minutes ago. And now it's acting a fool. All right. Well, normally I use liquid glue, but tonight I will use my Stampin' Seal. We'll just hope that I get it straight. So I'm gonna put glue on the back of the frame. I'm gonna place my fa la la on the back of it, but I want it to be lower. I don't want it to be on top. I wanted it to be, all right, there we go. That's kind of annoying actually, but I couldn't get that to work. All right, so then my next piece, I have die cut a Stylish Shapes black circle. It's just a black circle, nothing too crazy, and I'm gonna glue that onto the piece, and it is going to be flat. I'm not gonna raise it up, no dimensionals right now, but if I'm just gonna put dimensionals, I would use black ones because black dimensionals would hide our thing here. All right, so we've got that one. Now I went ahead and I stamped, die cut, and embossed the Christmas tree. So I did that in gold. And so I did that so that you didn't have to see me wait on me to do that. But I'm not gonna put that on yet. I just wanna show it to you. And then I also die cut a Stylish Shape circle that's small. So for that one, I'm going to stamp Be Jolly, which the font matches the fa la la. And I just, for some reason, I just like that fa la 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 la. So I'm gonna put the Be Jolly on there. I'm gonna stamp that right on the circle, and it fits right in there. There we go. And I can go ahead and put that on. I'm gonna put that on with dimensionals. That's gonna be a little pop-up. I'm gonna go ahead and use white since our piece is white. All right. All right. Was anybody off work today or any such thing for, I don't know if it's really called Columbus Day anymore, Indigenous people, whatever the holiday, were you off today? This is always the weekend when our kids' school has been off Friday and Monday for report writing, when the teachers do report cards. So we always have a long weekend. And so my husband has plenty of days to take off. So he, my spool of thread has unraveled. This is terrible. So my husband and son were off on Friday and today, and we've gotten some things done. Our son's working on his college applications. My husband and I did a puzzle, or we worked on a puzzle. We, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Does this ever happen to anybody else besides me? I don't know. Anyway, we went to see a movie. If you have not seen the movie Soul on Fire, it's about a man in St. Louis who was burned as a child, and the movie it was good. It was really good. I'm glad. I hadn't been to the movie since before COVID, and I'm so glad that we went. All right, now you all know that I'm not a bow tire, and so I'm using the black or the white, not the black and white. Oh my goodness, the white and gold. On my original sample, I used the black and gold. Can you see that? They're a tightly wound little linen thread type material, baker's twine. So my original, I used black. So I'm going to use the white on this one, and I'm going to see if it stands out a little more, and I'm going to let you decide which one you like the best. But like I said, as you know, I'm not a great bow tire, so I'm going to do a little, a little Lori shenanigans here. All right, so I'm going to wrap it around twice. And I'm going to wrap it right across the middle of that black circle. So it looks like I actually tied my bow around twice, but really it's just going to be a wrap. I'm going to use the tape on the back. And then I can actually work with my thread a little better. All right, now I'm going to put my tree on before I do anything else, and I'll show you why in just a second. So that way I know I'm going to put a bow on it. I just want to show myself where I need to put that. Okay. Again, my piece that I'm putting on is white, so I'm going to go ahead. I used a scrap, and so you can see the letters on the back. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, the white blends with the piece, so it's not gonna show too much. All right, so I'm gonna put that right on the front. And you notice that I haven't put this on my card yet because I was wrapping that twine around. Now, I'm gonna take the next little piece and I'm gonna wrap it around my fingers. Let's go 3. And I've got that ready. Oh, psych. Okay, now that I've got my tree on, I'm gonna wrap that right underneath and I'm gonna tie it in a knot. This is where our bow is going to go, but this will wrap around my little loop-de-loops. Okay, just like that. So that's ready now. I'm gonna put my bow, my wadded up twine here right in the middle, and then just tie those ends. To make sure I pull the right piece to tighten it. There we go. All right, 3 might have been too many. I think I did 2 on the other one. That looks a little too messy. So the easy thing there, I'll just untie it. Sometimes I trial and error my bows. So like one, like that, I think that's just not enough when it's baker's twine or linen thread. So 2 might be the magic number. We'll call it 2 because there's 2 wraparounds there too. Yeah, I think that's better. 3 was just a little too crazy. Oh my goodness. For real, my head is messing with me. There we go. Now I want it to stay in place. So I'm actually gonna grab a glue dot and put on the back. If you are just joining us, we are making an ornamental Christmas card, and this is going to be one of my card class cards. So if you're in my card class, you're getting a sneak peek of one of your cards. Yeah. Make sure you pull the right thing. All right, so now our bow will stay in the right spot where we want it. All right, now I'm gonna attach this whole thing to my card front. I'm gonna use black dimensionals just so it blends in with my card base. Even though my base, my back of my piece has some white, I want it to blend with my card base. And that's why I didn't glue it down, because I needed to wrap that twine around there. We'll put that right on the front. So we have our border, we have our frame. Still not happy with that little pull tab right there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Pull the right thing, Lori. He said I've pulled. This is the 3rd siren that has gone by my house, no joke, in the last 5 minutes that I've been doing this video, and we never have this many sirens at night. All right, so I apologize. I mean, it's not my fault. They're not supposed to have their sirens on after 8 p.m. as they come through the neighborhood, but it's not 8 p.m. yet. So, all right, now, the other thing that our little guy here needs is a star, and one of the dies in the stamp set is a star. I'm gonna cut one of the dimensionals into a tiny little sliver just so it'll stick up on the top. Like, tiny sliver. Can you see that little square? Tiny little dimensional. I'm gonna put it right at the top. One of the star points. Hopefully I can get this. There we go. And then a little bit, hopefully my liquid glue will stick at the bottom. or make it sticky enough. Goodness gracious. New glue for tomorrow, everyone. New glue. All right. So we're going to put that right at the top so that the star sticks up. That's why I put the dimensional on it, so the top would not go all the way down. All right. And then got our white panel for the inside. You could stamp that if you want. You could re-stamp that tree maybe a little bit off of the page so that the gold was on the inside too. Entirely up to you, but with the black card base, you definitely need a white insert. All right, now there is our card, and we can embellish that with some sequins, or we can embellish that with another gold, whatever embellishments that you really would like to use. We have several. The gold sequins are really nice. You just have to use the glue to do that, and I'm not going to do that tonight because my glue is not working. All right, so here's the two samples. I have one with the black and gold twine and one with the white and gold. So today's question is, which do you prefer? Do you like the black and gold, or do you like the white and gold? Which one stands out more? Which one calls your name? Which one do you think that you would like better? So like I said, this is one of my card class for the month cards. So I would love for you to join us. You can do it in person on Monday, October 20th, or you can get it to go, and I will ship that. It'll go out the middle of next week when I get all the pieces cut that I need to cut, but I will include the sign up for that. Actually, Monica, they're both gold. This one is white and gold, and this one is black and gold. So they both are fancy gold baker's twine. But I think, I don't know, I like both of them. I'm not gonna lie, I like both of them, so I'd be happy with either one. All right, so we've got two whites and a black. All right, perfect. So that's good. My last poll, and I don't remember which one that was this week, I asked this or that, and it literally was a tie, like down the middle. So I like that everybody has their preference, and that it's kind of divided. So that's my job, to divide everybody in half. So anyway, thank you so much for watching tonight. Let's see, this week, Tuesday and Thursday this week, I'll be on at 7:30 again. And Wednesday, I will be on at 4 p.m. Central Time. Friday, I'm not sure yet. It will probably actually be morning, but I'm not sure. I will know closer to Friday, so keep an eye out on that. And then Saturday and Sunday, I have to do videos ahead of time because we are traveling. We'll be out of town. So Saturday and Sunday will not be live. They'll be recorded, but I will definitely have those posted so you can watch those. So thank you for watching project number 13, and I will see you again tomorrow night for project number 14. Have a great rest of your night.